Hey everyone, it's Pat from Pat's Over Music, and definitely grab a drink. If it's that drinking time, gin and tonic, or grab a beer. If it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, grab a meal. Today we're going to have a little bit of a look about my first album that's coming out. What is it? Why is it? When will it be out? Who's in it? Gear, all of that good stuff. So we're just going to go through a few questions, but there'll be a series of videos. So any questions that you want to know or you want me to answer, definitely leave them below, and then I'll answer them in the next coming video, okay? But yeah, so this is the first part, and I thought we'd talk about exactly what is the EP. So for years and years and years, I've been writing music and I've had all these different riffs, different song ideas, different maybe pieces that I've written for friends, student films, different pieces I've written for bands or for performances or gigs or all of that stuff, but never really sort of brought them into one place, put them on an album. There was two or three different times where I had enough music for an album or an EP, like 3 or 4 or 5 tracks, like a smaller half album or semi-album release, but never really, as soon as I'd finish it, I'd just be like, I don't really listen to that style of music anymore, or my playing is so much better than the 6 months, I put into writing the album. I'm not sure if I want to release that to the public yet. So that's been going on for years, and finally it's just, now I can just see the musician that I want to be, the type of music that I love. Definitely, this could change over time, but right now, I love this style of sort of instrumental music. So the whole thing about this album, the biggest thing about it is that it's going to be blending what I love, and that is instrumental music, instrumental guitar music, and movie soundtracks. So there's just hinting at the two with this release. So there's going to be sort of ideas and ideals from some of my favorite movies, some of my favorite video games, which hopefully you get some motifs from. That'd be really cool. Blended into just 5 tracks. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm so excited. So I've been spending so much time on that, just really the last 6 months. That's been my main focus. And really any spare time that I have at all, it's been put into writing that and just coming up with new ideas. And it started off just as 3 tracks, just as a demo EP I was going to release. And then I thought, no, let's flesh these ideas out further. And it just grew and grew and grew. And now it's about 25 minutes long, 5 tracks. And it's sounding really, really cool. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. So what is it? It's my first ever public release of an album or an EP. And very excited for you guys to see it. So although there will be a lot of other videos talking about what gear that's being used, like this bad boy right here, if I can sort of put that into frame. There it is. the hot-rodded sort of Marshall type-esque tone. I say that just because everyone who's a guitarist knows what a Marshall sounds like. That's the best way I can describe it, but this is like if Marshall as a company started today. If they knew that sound in their heads and they wanted to get it out in a guitar amplifier, and they wanted to make it the most versatile amplifier they could, then it would be something like this. This is definitely nothing else. It's just that sort of a Marshall-esque sound. And it has EL34, but we'll go into all of that in in the gear videos. This is mainly just talking about what it is and why. So that's basically what it is. It's 5 tracks. When hopefully going to be released sometime in the next couple of months. I'm aiming for a summer Australia or winter America release. That's definitely the plan. So hopefully going to stick to that. It depends again. It started off as 3 tracks, fleshed out to 5. Who knows? I'm having so much fun writing it though. So hoping for early start of next year release. That's going to be really cool. How will it be released? Good question. So going through, I'm doing all this stuff a little bit later, the artwork design, all the covers, all of that sort of stuff. Just mainly focused on writing on the music at the moment. But there will be a physical release of the CDs. The music will also be available on every online store you can possibly think of, from iTunes over to Google Play, maybe even to Tidal. It'll be on everything. So if you are a member of any of those services, Spotify, you will be able to listen and check it out. And there will also be a full stream of the album in its entirety on YouTube. So you'll just, there'll be a week where I'll do some promo and you'll know it's coming out, and then it will be released on YouTube. You can listen to the whole thing, start to finish, if you want on the YouTube channel. That's definitely one way that you can listen to it. But yeah, if you did want to purchase or pick it up, there will be physical copies. That's definitely want to make sure. Although myself, these days I buy so much music digitally. I still, if there's a really special artist that I like to follow and support, I'll still pick it up. I still like getting that, seeing the cool artwork and holding that physical copy. So there will definitely be physical copies.
Few inches later.
So yeah, it'll be available everywhere. I'm so excited. If there's any questions you want to know, definitely leave comments below. There's going to be a whole video on the gear, so please leave questions about gear below if you want to find out what strings, guitars, picks, amps, interfaces, computers. If you want to know any of that, please leave a comment below, and then I'll put it into the video. There's going to be a whole video on the other people that are working with me on this project, which is really, really cool. I've had some awesome mentors giving me some amazing advice. So that's been really, really cool. There'll be another video on how I'm doing the recording, how I did the writing, all of that stuff. Although I have touched on that in the day of writing video, this will be completely different. This will be specific just for this project. But so excited, guys! Can't wait for you to hear it. Thank you so much, for following me and for just being part of the whole, Pat Ever Music thing, guys. It means a lot, and I hope you have a great week. Any questions, leave them below. Have a good night. See you again. Bye.